Hello everyone, welcome to SI UK India webinar. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we are now live with Aston University. We have Shreya with us. She will be taking us through this webinar. We'll try to answer all the questions after the presentation during the Q&A session. So let's start the webinar. Over to you, Shreya.
Hi everyone, my name is Shreya Mishra and I'm the representative of Aston University. We are located in Birmingham, UK's second largest city and right at the city centre. Whether you're an applicant or an offer holder, I'm excited to share some useful information about Aston right now. Plus, I'll tell you why we have been named the University of the Year for Student Success 2025. Moving on. Yes. So as you see right there, we have been proudly named the University of the Year 2025 for student success. That's a prestigious recognition. It basically highlights how we help our students in attaining success after they graduate and while they are at Aston. In terms of teaching, student experience, we provide high quality teaching, and there's a very positive student experience, both academically and towards personal growth. In terms of career success, over 80% of Aston graduates secure high skill jobs, and that's within 15 months of graduation. So that really demonstrates how effectively we prepare students for this professional world. Apart from everything else, we are very welcoming, very inclusive, and very supportive. Aston is known for its welcoming atmosphere, and students from all backgrounds are supported, valued, and empowered to achieve their full potential. Moving on, let's have a look at some of the accreditations and rankings that highlight Aston's outstanding reputation. So, if you could just have a look at this slide right here. These accolades reflect our commitment to providing excellent education and preparing students for their successful careers. We're proud to be ranked in the top 10% of the universities worldwide, and that's as per the QS World Rankings. And apart from that, we have earned the triple gold in TEF, or the Teaching Excellence Framework, for high quality teaching. Additionally, we are consistently ranked among top universities in the UK in the key fields like entrepreneurship, supply chain and logistics, data analytics, business analytics. Our business school holds the prestigious triple accreditation, and that places us in the top 1% of the B schools in the world. So, again, triple accreditation is an accreditation from all the three bodies, Aquis, EMBA, and ACCS. However, if you see and compare that within India, only a few universities or not even all the IIMs would have the triple accreditation. So that's how all the business courses that we teach at Aston are very unique. They're very hands-on, and all the modules will have a very practical learning at Aston. Moving on, in terms of graduate employment, we have been ranked the runners up right after Imperial College London by Times and Sunday Times. I'll quickly share the details on the location and campus life with you. So, as I mentioned earlier, we're right at the city center of Birmingham. This makes traveling very hassle free. So, London and Manchester are only 90 minutes away by train, which makes it very easy. Say, if you want to go for a weekend trip, internship, cultural events in either of the cities, our campus has everything. The Bullring Mall, the very famous mall, is right at the city center, and we're just 15 minutes away from all the shopping places and the central hub. So our campus has everything. It has the sports center, gym, pool, the student unions building. There's a Tesco Express for groceries, and we have eateries like Greg's and Costa Coffee on campus as well. And again, it's just a 10-minute walk to all the restaurants and all the shopping places in Birmingham. So again, it's really easy for you to commute in and out because you will be staying on the on-campus accommodation, it's really easy for you to manage that and save on travel time as well. Moving on. Yes, at Aston University, we focus on making every student feel welcome and supported. So let me walk you through some of the services and facilities we offer to help you succeed here. Our campus, which is right at the heart of Birmingham, it's very close to all the top places, all the headquarters, and all the shopping areas, the coach station, the railway station, the Birmingham airport. All these places are just 15 minutes away from the campus. And you also have everything you need within reach. So we have a Martin Luther King multi-faith center. It's sort of a dedicated space for students from all faiths, backgrounds. They gather and reflect and connect with others. It's sort of a place for spiritual well-being and peace. And apart from that, there are plenty of shops and cafes, cash points on campus. So again, it's very easy for you to travel in and around and look for everything. Everything is at your disposal on campus. Our library is operational 24 by 7. So it has sort of 4 floors, quiet places to study. There's tech support, all sorts of resources. So, say if you're preparing for late night exams and you just want to go to the library, you can definitely go and prepare. So, it's sort of a place you can count on. And apart from that, we also have the Student Unions building. It's a sort of a go-to spot for anything related to social activities or cultural activities, sports. So we have the Student Union building very close to accommodation. It's very close to all the places from library to the main building. Um, so you can join groups like the basketball club, computer science society, or we have a vegan society as well. So if you want to create your own society or club, you can do that as well. So it's a perfect place to meet new friends, and you can find support whenever you settle in. Also, if you're a foodie, you'll love Nourish. So that's the food hub on campus. We have the Aston meal plan. It's really very good. It will make it super easy for you to have meals at all the food courts that we have on campus, like the Tiara Food Court, Costa Coffee, Cafe Libro, Cafe Eros. So there's no cash needed there. Every week, around £50 will be automatically credited to your student ID card. So it's a hassle-free way to eat when you're very busy studying. Again, if you are a fitness enthusiast, we have Sports Aston, which has everything you need. We have the Sir Doug Ellis Woodcock Sports Center on campus. It has everything. It has a gym, it has studios, courts. Even we have Birmingham's oldest swimming pool on campus. We also manage Aston Recreation Center. It's in the Great Bar, where you'll find all sorts of grass pitches, and there's rugby matches, football matches, and a lot of games are played there. So yes, if you like sports, Aston has all sorts of facilities for you. So again, like I mentioned earlier, we have the on-campus accommodation within the campus, and it's very, very easy to travel to your lecture halls in the main building. It's just 5 minutes away from the lecture halls, and it's called the Aston Student Village. You have everything. You have furnished bedrooms, you have shared kitchen facilities, you have Wi-Fi, 24-hour security. If you want laundry services or study spaces, bike storage, everything is available on our accommodations. For postgraduate students, we primarily have the William Murdoch building, and it's a 5 sharing or a 7 sharing room where you'll have your own ensuite room and you'll share the kitchen with 5 other students like yourself. And yes, I'll quickly do a campus tour virtually. So we have a student, and she will kind of, show you in and around campus. Just have a look at this video. So I hope you had a look at what our campus looks like. Let's take a look at some of the key support services that are available to help you during your time at Aston. Firstly, we have the Student Solutions Center. Formerly, it was known as the Hub, which you just saw in that video, but now it's called the Student Solutions Center. It's sort of your one-stop shop for all things Aston. You have, say, if you have any questions about your studies, accommodation, or anything else, they're ready to help you, guide you whenever you reach out to them. And also, we have a Learning Development Center. So this LDC, or the Learning and Development Center, it offers free workshops for you. Say you're lacking somewhere, you're not understanding a specific subject, or just to improve your academic skills or your dissertation skills, you can really benefit from these workshops. So again, say you have to work on writing essays, reports, dissertations, presentation skills, revision tips, exam prep. All sorts of these workshops can be a group discussion or tutor-led presentation and small activities. So it'll really help you kind of fulfill that, bridge that gap that you might encounter during your time at Aston. Also, everything is available on Blackboard. That's your student portal. So once you're enrolled, you'll have access to Blackboard, and you can find the schedule for LDC there. Apart from that, if you do use a lot of if you do a lot of creative work, for example, you'll actually have access to what we call as the Adobe Creative Cloud. So Adobe Creative Campus for students, it's completely free. You can use all the AI tools. You can use all sorts of Adobe softwares. Say you have to do a creative task or a marketing project. So this is completely free for you. Um, Also, apart from that, we have our mental health and welfare service on campus. And when I say, I can't emphasize on this enough, the mental and health welfare service, it really offers a lot of support. So you manage your mental health while you're studying. So we want to make sure you feel supported and you can focus on achieving your academic goals, your career goals, and you have support throughout. We also have a counseling and well-being service. So if you ever need someone to talk to about maybe your personal matters or any hardships that you've been facing, you can always schedule an appointment. There's a very confidential space. If you need guidance, you'll have professional counselors and therapists who are really ready to support you through whatever you're going through. And as an international student, of course, you might have visa related issues. Say you're not sure about how to work part time, there's regulations there, or in general, if you have any issues with your BRP card when you reach on campus, or any issue with enrollment or visas, the visa support team is there to help you out. So best to reach out to them for any visa related queries. Also, lastly, we have the International Buddy Scheme. And it's a very nice thing where we actually pair you with a current student, and they really help you throughout. They offer advice, support, and they're sort of a very friendly face that help you settle down, feel at home. So yes, we take care of your well-being, and your well-being is very important to us at Aston. You can see the well-being map here with all the contact details. So again, with any academic related doubts or accommodation related doubts, any counseling related queries, you can always just have a look at the map and contact the relevant team. The contact numbers for NHS and forward thinking group are also mentioned right there. Moving on. Careers and placement. So our careers team is actually very good at what they do. They've been named the best careers team. They've bagged the NUE award back in 2022. And all sorts of postgraduate degrees, even the undergraduate degree, would have some sort of professional experience related module, such as work-based modules or consultancy opportunities, work placements. So the careers team hosts a lot of events, exclusive events like the Big Careers Fair, where you can actually meet SMEs, startups, Big Fours to international companies. All local, national, and global graduate employees would be at the Big Careers Fair. Also, we have the Aston Futures. It's the online employability portal at Aston where you can apply for any jobs. All sorts of vacancies are posted there, from internships to graduate jobs, part-time work, volunteer work. It's your go-to place to just apply for any opportunity that's right there. We also have online tools like Aston 360, Graduates First. So they help you in different stages of recruitment. For example, if you want to update your CV, there's Aston 360 where you can use the CV 360 software. If you want to sit for a mock psychometric test, you can use Graduates First. And if you have any questions, you can always schedule appointments with your placement coordinator at the careers and placement team. They're always there to support you, help you, guide you throughout. Moving on. So here you can have a look at some of the companies where our students have been working. So these are the kind of companies that come in on a very regular basis on campus, and students network with them. They understand the job roles, and then they reach out to the careers team for help with applications or mock interview sessions. Just have a look at the slide. Um, we have Deloitte, Dell, Accenture, all sorts of big fours to government bodies as well who come in. We have JLR, whose head office is right in Birmingham, Jaguar Land Rover, who also comes on campus on a very regular basis. We have EY, Goldman Sachs, um, Dell, Aldi. So a lot of students work here right now. Moving on. Yes. So today I'll quickly guide you through some important steps that you can do or you can think of before you join Aston or during your time at Aston. So before your term begins, so even if you're not officially starting your course yet, it's never too early to maybe think about your career. So in the UK, many graduate employers are already hiring. They're looking for candidates for any sorts of graduate schemes or training programs. If you are an international student, it's a great time to learn about UK's culture. Also, a piece of advice from my end, please do not miss your induction week, which is for January intake. It's on the 6th of January. So if you're there, you'll learn everything about how things work, how careers and placement team would help you. So please do attend that. And following that, in your term one, what you can look forward to is you can plan ahead. It's the perfect time to actually start gaining experience. So generally in the term one, students look for part-time jobs or volunteer opportunities, or they join clubs or societies to enhance their CVs. And it's also a very good idea to actually explore different career paths because you're new to everything. You might have few things on mind. You might have some Indian experience, but again, exploring different career paths is what you can definitely do in your term one. Um, you can research about the job options for, say, MSc students and connect with the careers consultants. You have, like I mentioned, a dedicated placement coordinator. So again, internships are another fantastic way to build your skills and experience. As you move to term two, it's time to kind of update your CV and get ready for next steps. So this is where we can really support you. Our careers team offers mock interviews, psychometric test practice, and we have assessment centers, which are very helpful. So if, say, you're considering taking internships or volunteer projects to develop your skills, you can always reach out and update your CV by term two. And finally, by term three, it's time for you to apply for any jobs or internships. So you should start looking for jobs. Aston Futures, again, it's a very great tool for any direct entry roles. So don't forget to ask our team about smaller companies that might still be hiring. So you can actually look on to take extra projects or experiences. It will all add to your CV before graduation. But yes, after graduation. So once you are a graduate, you're again not on your own. You'll still have access to careers and placement services for up to 3 years. So if you're job hunting or thinking about further studies, our team is there to support you throughout. And remember, in the UK, taking proactive steps and planning ahead can really, really make a difference in shaping your career journey. So please always think from a very UK mindset. If you are coming to Aston, always plan ahead, always try to stand out. Moving on. So if you can look at this slide, I have shared the details, the testimonials of two of our incredible alumni. We have Puneet Goyal, who's the Blue Smart founder. Blue Smart cars are electric cars that run right now in Bangalore. I see them running. So yes, we have Neeraj Agarwal as well, who's the founder of Easy Policy and Sportivo. So be sure to check their full testimonials and to see how Aston has really helped them in achieving confidence and expertise in building their startups. Moving on. So for January 2025 intake, we have two scholarships primarily. We have the automatic early acceptance discount, which is worth £500, and the deadline for this is 20th of November. So please ensure to accept your offer by 20th to get this discount. And on top of that, you also have the merit scholarship. If you have scored 60% and above in your bachelor's, you should be automatically eligible for this one. And you can club both of these discounts to get up to £3,500 off on your tuition fee. So please ensure that you are not missing out on any deadlines there. Moving on, we also have our April intake and the applications for all these courses that you see on the slide here. They're open now. We have two primary scholarships for the April intake. We have the merit scholarship again, that's worth £3,000. So again, if you have 60% and above in your bachelor's, you're eligible for the merit scholarship. Apart from that, we have the Sir Adrian Cadbury Chancellor's Scholarship. That's worth £7,000. Again, this is a very prestigious scholarship, and for this, all the offer holders will receive a unique link. You'll have to apply from there. You have to create a 1-minute video. You'll have to introduce yourself and explain why you should be chosen for the scholarship. And again, the deadline is 12th of January 2025. So please take care of this deadline, everyone. Also, you can only accept one scholarship from us. So anything with a higher value is what you'll get if you're eligible for the both of them. Moving forward. Yes, so this brings me to the conclusion of my presentation. Let's explore why and what makes Aston University stand out. So again, exceptional graduate outcomes. We are renowned for strong graduate outcomes. Our alumni, they land great jobs, highly skilled jobs, competitive salaries. And as per the recent report by the Department of Education, or the LEO outcomes, all our graduates within 5 years of graduating have the 19th largest median salary in the UK, which is £35,400. And this success is definitely supported by our careers and placement team, who help students secure internships, placements, full-time roles in top global companies. Industry aligned degrees. So yes, our degrees are designed with input from industry leaders. So they ensure that you're not just learning theory, you're also learning practical skills. For example, our BSc cybersecurity course, it's developed in partnership with HSBC. And our marketing students always come up with real-time solutions. If Philips, for example, has had any problems, they always reach out to the marketing students. So such projects take place at campus, and that's what makes it very hands-on. You also have the Bloomberg Trading Center, where any finance students can learn how to use that software, which is actually used in the industry right now for any investment analysis or any banks. This Bloomberg Trading Center can really help you understand how things work in real life. Apart from that, high employability. So, with our dedicated placement team by your side, you'll never be alone in your job hunt for sure. You'll gain access to career guidance, internships, you'll have valuable industry connections. So, there's a lot of support there. Our campus is again has state of the art facilities and the on-site accommodation, the library, social spaces. It's all very supportive, very positive, very beautiful campus. So again, you'll never feel um, out of place. You'll always feel at home. We have a lot of diversity on campus. Again, we have students from over 100 nations, and you'll actually have a great chance to do peer-to-peer network. You'll see in your lecture halls students from different cultures, and that really helps shape your personality and how you interact, what kind of friends you make, how you're interacting with different program directors or staff members. So, yes, take care of that as well when you are at Aston. Try to come out of your shell, come out of the comfort zone, and try to embrace the culture, the very diverse culture we have at Aston. And again, Birmingham, it's a very vibrant city. It's UK's second largest city. It's very affordable as compared to London, and it's full of opportunities. We have something for everyone in Birmingham. Some if you're into arts or business networking, exploring new places, Birmingham is the right place for you. It's always been a very industrial city since its inception. We also have seen recently a lot of headquarters are relocating to Birmingham because of cost of living issues in London. So again, Birmingham is amazing. It's very well connected, and we're right at the city center of Birmingham. Apart from that, we have a very, very strong global network. So if you choose Aston, you'll be joining a global family. We have more than 100,000 alumni across 100 countries. So this network of successful business leaders, innovators, entrepreneurs will help you. It'll provide you with all sorts of connections and collaborations around the world. So yes, Aston is the place to go. We are very hands-on. We have always focused on employability, and we're very diverse. We're right at the city center of Birmingham. Our alumni network is pretty strong. So yes, yeah, it's up to you. You decide, you take your decision, you do your own research, and if there's any question about um, Aston, you can always let me know or let my team know. Any questions?
Thank you so much for giving us this insightful presentation. Now, time for Q&A session. So the first question is, are there any opportunities for internship or practical experience in the program?
Hi, I would like to answer this for you. I hope I'm audible.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, you are.
yes. So, Aston is really popular for offering a placement year. It is we are the pioneers of placement years. That is, we started the placement years. So basically, what happens is, after completing your first semester, you get to do a internship or a job opportunity for 1 year, and then after completing that 1 year, your second semester starts. So the course extends from 1 year duration to 2 years duration, giving an opportunity for the students to have a hands-on work experience. Now, I'll tell you how this placement year works. So, in order to opt for this placement year, the student should have an offer letter from a company before the beginning of the second semester. So then they get to do this placement year with between the two semesters. So Aston also believes in practical experiences. So we offer a lot of internships as well as part-time opportunities with different companies. We have a lot of tie-ups so that the student gets to take a hands-on experience about their industry and the roles that they have to provide after completing the course.
So next question is, how do students find a supervisor or mentor for the research?
Right. So, if the students are doing their research for their dissertation or for their projects, Then we have excellent teachers, and we are also received gold in excellent teaching excellencies in UK. So basically, the mentors in the classrooms are the teachers who help all the students for their research work. So no external mentors are required, only the teachers are there to help each and every student with their research work and projects. And under their guidance only, the students flourish in their research.
What is the eligibility criteria for various scholarships?
Yes. So currently we are offering merit scholarship. The eligibility criteria of that scholarship is a undergraduation score of 2 is to 1. That is, you need to have 60% and above in their undergraduation to get the scholarship. And other than the merit scholarship, we have a vice chancellor scholarship. There's no eligibility required. The eligibility is only that they have to apply for the £7,000 vice chancellor scholarship, and for that they have to make a video of 1 minute introducing themselves and telling us why should we choose them to give that scholarship.
Can you tell me more about work visa post study?
Yes. So for all the graduates, post-study work visa is available for up to 2 years. A student can apply for this post-study work visa, and on successful completion of their course, they get this 2 years work visa, so they can easily work with any of the employers without requiring the sponsorship visa from their employer. So it's an easy process of application. You just need to complete your course, and then you can simply apply for the post-study work visa.
Are there any GPA or academic performance requirement for scholarship?
Right. There are. So for the scholarship of merit scholarship of £3,000, you need to have 60% and above in your undergraduation. That is a score of 2 is to 1 as per the UK decree. So that's all required.
So I have covered all the questions from the YouTube chat box. Thank you for answering all the questions so well. Would you like to share any final words?
Yes. So we are an excellent team of Indian officers here to help you out throughout the process. If any agent or any student wants to speak to any current student, or if you want to reach out to us, feel free to do that. You can reach out to us on South Asia Aston @aston.ac.uk. And if you feel that you have any course specific doubts about any modules or about any curriculum details that you want to speak to the program directors or anybody, just feel free to ping us and we will connect you with them. And Aston is the place for you. Please take your decision wisely. We are placed in the heart of Birmingham City, offering you all the great variety that you're looking for. We are cost effective. The living costs are low as compared to London, and we are nearer to London. So it's just a 1 hour journey from Birmingham to London. So we are the best option that you can opt. We are second in graduate employability in the UK. So that speaks volume about us, that we because most of the students who are completing their course are willing to have a job in the UK, right? So you need an excellent support system that is provided by Aston, both for part-time as well as full-time opportunities. So we have an excellent placement system that supports students throughout their journey. So just in case if you have any further doubts, I think your counselors will be able to help you out, and then you can reach out to us as well. So that's all I would like to say. And I would like to say all the very best for your journey. And yes, Aston is waiting for you. Come soon.
Thank you so much for giving us this insightful presentation and for answering all the questions so well. All the audience, if you have any further questions, please feel free to contact the SI UK India office. For more update, do follow us on our social media handles. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you so much.